Poor Tarzan, him don't feel good. He's going to the bathroom so much he decided to just lay down in his little box. Mama's sorry, big boy. Yeah, him don't feel good. Poor Tarzan. Okay, so Tarzan is in our room for a few days because he spent a couple of days in the in the vet hospital. I knew that he wasn't acting like normal, but I didn't really have any symptoms that I could take him in and say, you know, the cat's not acting like himself, but I don't have any symptoms. But now I can go backwards in time, and of course I can take him in much sooner. But by the time I got him into the vet said that had I taken him in any later, Tarzan would no longer be with us. He said it's very normal in sterile males to get mucus plugs in their urinary tract. And so what was happening is it was stopping up and stopping up, and his bladder was getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So when I got there and the vet was feeling of him, he's like, whoa, his bladder's really big. And then the assistant did the same thing, so I put my hand over it and I could feel a knot about like that. It was real hard in there. So poor Tarzan. He had to spend a couple of nights in there, had to be on a catheter. The vet said he didn't really like his catheter too much. So he's in here for a couple of days so that he can get better. He's using the bathroom a lot. He's using the bathroom everywhere. As he gets better, I think he's using the bathroom more and more in the box. So he's got his food over there, and then he goes down there in his little carrier, and he is spending time in there. He goes in there. Oh, one of the girls wants in. We can't let him in here while Tarzan's in here. He's on a special diet. We bought a bag of food for $40 for this cat. It's special urinary. That sounds like Lily maybe at the door. He's on a special urinary diet. So we're going to have to find some kind of alternative. Do you guys know any alternatives that are not so expensive? This is like crazy. It was $700 and something to have him there at the vet and get this food and all the stuff we had to do. So we got one can of, now remember, we already spent about $1,000 on Bo, taking him in 2 times, and right now he's on his 3rd round of prednisone, but we understand he can't live on prednisone. We're not real sure what to do. William ordered this stuff. Have you guys ever heard of Dinovite? It's powder that you put on cats' food. They have one for cats and one for dogs, so we bought one for both, and we're going to see if it helps. You know, it's like a nutritional supplement for your animal. So we got one thing of wet food because he has to have take medicine. So he's taking prednisone, and he's also taking something else. I don't remember what the other pill does. I don't think it's an antibiotic. I don't remember what it is. Anyway, he's taking 2 medications. And so I have to keep the cats out of here so that they don't eat his food, and just so that the girls don't bother him and he can be by himself and he can get well. And I think he'll be better pretty soon. He seems a little better today. He's pretty weak though from his long visit at the vet, aren't you, big boy? Mama's so sorry you don't feel good. Yeah, Mommy's sorry you don't feel good, you big handsome boy. Big handsome boy. And I haven't showed you guys my painting project, but I have painted my room in here. I've taken video, you just haven't seen it. Okay, so I painted this, and I put this doily on top of here. It was supposed to have the lace look. It looks more like tie-dye. This right here was a little too thick. I don't know. I don't actually love it. I'm going to wait until I get my whole room together, and I'm going to see how it looks. And so this was brown, and I painted it white. And I'm basing everything off of this box that Kendall gave me for Christmas a year ago. I absolutely love that box, and I wanted my room to kind of look like that. I don't know if it's going to look anything like that. And this print I absolutely love. So I wanted a little bit of blue in my room. And let's see, I've kind of got a big mess on here right now, but I took one of these pie decorators and put all my cologne on it. And now it looks better than it did before. And then I took stuff out of my mother's china cabinet. This is a creamer, and this is a, it's got 3 pieces to it right here. And I put lotion and powder on that. And this right in the middle is just a mess. But it looks really nice when it's all put together. And over here, I need something to do with my scarves. And I have tried and tried and tried to come up with ideas to put my scarf somewhere. Put them in a basket. Put them in a drawer. Put them somewhere. Put them on a hanger. Put them on those things that are made for scarves and hang it in the closet. It doesn't work if I hang it on the wall in the closet, if I hang it with my clothes. This right here that I did is also not working, but brilliant idea. I accidentally ordered the wrong curtain rods. I needed 3 because there are 3 windows in here, and I ordered the single rod, and I needed double rods because I have a I have the lace panel and then the valance that goes on the top. So, it was too late for them to, it was already in the process of being shipped, so I couldn't cancel. So, I'm going to put one of those lace panels over the door, so I'll use a single rod for that, and then I'm going to hang 2 more single rods on the wall, put these scarves on there, and then I think that will look better. See how it's kind of all over the wall and it looks terrible? So I'll just have a single rod and a single rod, and then they'll all just hang on there, and then I can pick out a scarf. Because sometimes I have to, because picking out a scarf, you have to pick out the right material, you have to pick out the right color, you have to pick out the right size. You know, sometimes they're bulky, sometimes they're thin, sometimes they're, you know, just a little square, sometimes they're long and skinny, sometimes they're the infinity circles, and they all fit different, they all look different. So sometimes it can take me 2 or 3 tries before I get the one that I like and I think it's going to work. So I need to be able to see what I have in order to do that. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about little Mr. Tarzan here. Mommy's sorry you're sick, big boy. Hey, Mikey. You looking outside for your friend Carly? You're going to see her tomorrow. You all ready to go to church? Did you get your bath? You all ready? And you want a drink, don't you? Right? And look at this. I don't know if I think I told you guys about getting this bag of stuff for $4, and you just put as much stuff as you can get in the bag, and I got that for her. This is part of the mess from my room. I've picked up some of it, and it's still quite a big mess that we have here. And the kitchen is a mess. Reagan is picking that up. Oh, I wanted to show you Bo. Bo's been wearing his cone for like 2 months. He looks really, really good. His hair is all coming back, but he is still really itchy. You take the cone off, and he's itching, and he's biting, and he makes it bleed, and he tries to bite and itch through the cone. He's figured out how to reach part of his body with the cone on. Anyway, we can't get the dog well, and now the cat's not doing well, but the cat's going to be okay. Now, Bo, I don't know. While we had the cat there, William asked him about Bo, and so he just gave him another round of prednisone. So we're going to give him that, and then we're going to try that Dinovite stuff. We didn't ask the vet about that. William had already ordered it. So we're just going to try it. It's a 90-day supply for the cat, 90-day supply for the dog. We have never had to take our pets to the vet before. After all these years, we've never had to spend money like this. Not that we've never taken anybody to the vet, but it's been really far and few between, and we've never spent this kind of money. It's been a lot that we've spent on these guys. But anyway, we're hoping to get them soon, get them better soon. If anybody has any ideas for Bo to make him, he stinks. Even when we give him a bath, he still stinks. He is itchy, he scratches, he bites until he brings blood, but his hair is now back. But what's happened before, when he had prednisone, give it to him once, he gets better, he's done with prednisone, he goes right back. You know, his hair starts growing back, and then the prednisone's done, and then he does the same thing all over again, put him on prednisone again, so this is a 3rd time. So we're hoping that the Dinovite will take over from here and help him. I'll keep you guys posted and let you know. Anyway, you guys have a great Sunday, and I hope you are well. Say hello in the comments. I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, for my help cometh from the Lord. Say it real loud. Oh, like you mean it. And the heaven and the earth. Amen. Say, see you later. Talk to you soon. Have a good week. Bye-bye.